So essentially, David Justice. I think DB was gonna say who David Justice was, but he was a baseball player, right? But Halle Berry and David Justice was a thing back in the '90s, right? It was a big thing. Now there was some alleged abuse allegations on his jacket as it related to their relationship. So there's kind of like this context behind Halle Berry and him that he let rock in the media that she and him were in this relationship. They were married. He was abusive and she left him, right? So that's what since the 90s everybody has been relating David Justice to Halle Berry for. David now is finally, after 30 years, coming to the forefront and telling the people, not only did she propose to me after 5 months, but he left her because he couldn't see her as a mother of his kids. She don't cook, clean, and don't seem motherly. So he's getting in his expose bag. I mean, you know that bag that y'all men don't like other women for doing, but y'all rocking with
They
him doing
love
it.
when the men do it.
Yeah.
I
So
hear it.
I just wanted to put that out there, Rashad,
That's
before you
very
get to it.
nasty. He was
I'm just
on a
saying.
podcast and he was asked a couple questions. What are you supposed to
Hey,
say? Skip?
next
He's
question.
supposed to
They
keep
want to
it
hear the next
PG.
question, the nigga.
He's supposed to give it up. Listen,
No,
we
he's
all
not.
knew Holly Berry ain't on shit. Come on, wake it up. Go ahead, Ten.
What's up?
Why would you want Halle
I'm
Berry
glad. I'm
cooking
glad we're
clean?
talking about this. Leave that bitch again. You know what I'm saying?
And
100.
again and again.
Leave her
I
again.
would clean and cook for Halle Berry. What y'all talking about?
Also too, Holly Berry, is a man. 100. Any woman
Hello?
that'll get on a knee
This
to
is crazy.
propose to a nigga
Oh,
is a
I agree.
man.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Heavy in the
Any
first half. Okay.
any woman that don't want to cook, I don't care what her profession is. I don't give a fuck if she a billion up on you. If she not cooking and cleaning, she a man, and you need to leave her. Okay? Don't
That's why.
I don't care. Okay? I know the fellas is like, oh yeah, she proposed to me. Guess what? Guess what, fellas? You're gay. Okay? You you
If a nigga accept the proposal, he gay?
100. If you
No.
accepting that woman getting on her knee, you're gay. I'm sorry, man. You out of order, you out of place, and you need to get right with the Lord.
No, that's crazy. Listen, I feel like that nigga must have had some game. He done put the voodoo down on Holly Berry 5 months and she down on her knee. And Holly Berry was Holly Berry in 93.
Not just yet, brother. That's where I was coming in at. Now, here we go with the facts. David Justice was the Rookie of the Year in 1990. In addition to that, he was, I think, a three-time All-Star, and he won his first championship, which he had played a pivotal role with the Atlanta Braves in 95. Also, they had John Smokes and Greg Maddux and them boys. Shout
No,
out
he
to them
reading
Braves.
Chat GBT.
Huh?
I said, I know you reading Chat GBT. Wake it up.
No, I am not. I was, baseball my first love. I played the actual sport, so I studied the game.
I can see
But
that.
anyway, yeah, David Justice was that nigga at that. He was one of them sought after brothers in the mid '90s at that particular time because his looks and all that other shit that women was enamored with him about. So Halle was the one. He was at he was there. Halle didn't have that. She was Halle, yeah, she was, but she wasn't on David Justice level. That's what I'm getting at. But yeah, that's the backstory on who David Justice was at that particular time.
Kenya, go ahead. What's the word?
Thank you. That is so interesting because he just had to go on that whole diatribe about who David Justice is because I didn't know, but I do know Halle Berry. So
You know Holly Baseball.
let's
Oh,
just start
brother.
there. I don't
I
know
do
who
know
that
Halle
man
Berry
is.
is
Okay, I'm
crazy.
sorry to that man. I don't know who that man is, but I know Halle Berry. And second of all, she it's like kind of unrealistic. You don't think, like, I don't think all these millionaire women or all these women of that status are cooking and cleaning and cooking and cleaning. They're outsourcing all of that stuff. So you're going to say all those other married women with children that don't do that are not women. I
Yes.
think that
Yes.
I think that it's very convenient that he's saying that now. Very convenient. He didn't say that then. So yeah, I don't believe him. I believe Halle. She left him. She didn't need to cook and clean because she's Halle Berry, and that's why. Is he married now with kids? Is he married with children?
Is she?
No, is he? Because he was the
Is
one that
They
had the
don't
she?
even have
problem.
custody of
It
Is
her
is
kids.
she?
Wake it
he
up.
because he
Holly
was the one
Berry
with the
paying
problem. So
alimony and don't have
no.
custody.
is he married with kids? Is what I want to
But
know.
that
I
he
have
wanted
no
to
idea.
deflect.
You
I
could
don't know.
Chat GBG, whatever that shit called. Rashad, I don't know
We
who
know
that
Yabba
is.
Hallie
dabba
ain't
do,
been married,
DB.
Kenya. Come
It's
on.
no, but Jonah,
I
you
know
see
that
how
ain't
they
Kenya.
don't. But Jonah, you see how they don't know anything about him, but they know all Hallie
Yeah,
T.
clock it.
That's
Know a lot
Yeah,
of
on now.
yeah.
shit, bro.
They
Anyways,
I'm
always
not a
trying to find a
baseball
flaw in a
watcher.
bad bitch.
don't even
I'm
know
saying
nothing
in
about
that
the
era,
man, but
Kenya.
want to.
You want to go to today's times.
I'm not a baseball
Please.
watcher.
Yeah,
Holly, where your
I
kids
just want to
at?
go on record. I don't know nothing about either one of these two. I seen the clip. I really thought this was Peoples from Shaft. I didn't know who this man was.
Man, y'all disrespectful. Woof.
People from Shaft is. Listen, I ain't gonna
Thing
lie.
is, does he have a breeding kink? Because do you not just see the bad bitch that she was? Like, why you going straight to oh she can't be a mother? So
Hallie
you
in the
probably know
So,
'90s.
you
Like
probably would have some
what?
outside kids anyway, nigga.
He
Now,
put
he
a
also
Catwoman.
explained in that clip that he was raised in the Midwest. Right. Y'all saw the clip. He said he was raised in the Midwest. He was his mother. He saw it through his upbringing of what a lady was. And ultimately, she wasn't that. So he got about that jam, it sounded like to me.
and he ain't lying
Mm-mm-mm.
because she ain't got her kids now.
She ain't had no kids ever. What you
Boom,
talking about,
bing,
Rashad?
bong.
Halle Berry got kids,
Halle Berry ain't got no damn kids.
Oh, Halle Berry don't got
right? Why
kids?
y'all trying to put smut
Get
on her
on
Girl,
name like she
Rashad.
got her
Get
cake
on
taken? Look
Rashad.
what they
Sick
do.
man.
Y'all are
hold on,
nasty.
hold on, hold
Rashad
on,
is a
hold on,
sick
hold on.
Y'all
nigga.
tried to put kids on her and take them
No, no, no,
away.
no,
Hold
no, no.
on.
This helps my argument because she's an older lady with no
Nyla was
kids.
born in 2008.
Girl,
She got
Halle
one
Berry
daughter.
got kids.
Oh,
She
she
got a
okay? Because
kid?
I was gonna go a
When?
different
When did
route
she
if
give
she
Oh
didn't.
birth?
my
She got
god.
a son and she got a
I'm
daughter.
gagged. When did Halle
For
have
real?
kids?
Hold
She
on.
got
Did
two
she get
kids.
gagged? Hold on a minute. Let me confirm
Oliver
this.
Martinez.
This
And he
off.
got the kids.
They
What?
definitely gagged me. Oh shit. Never mind.
And
Halle
she paying
Berry is a
alimony.
deadbeat? Oh shit! I don't never see her post her kids.
Yeah,
Jay,
wait
Yep,
till
I
they
oh
mean,
become
no
no.
mothers.
Oh
deadbeat,
my god.
no
I'm
Oh,
deadbeat
wake
fathers
down.
got
up!
I'm down
kids.
1,000
Wake it up!
points. I gotta
Wait
come
a
back.
minute. Wait, Rashad. She was Brian McKnight before Brian?
What is she? Is she?
I gotta come
Hallie
back.
Oh
So
McKnight?
man.
Oh damn
I'm
it.
tired of women freaking this. Let me shut up. I'm so sick of this.
Oh hell no.
Holly
See, this is
Berry,
why
the
this is why I
original
don't
fuck them
this is
kids.
why I don't defend all these
She
bitches,
got
man. This
two
is
baby
exactly why.
daddies. One nigga named
I didn't even
Gabriel.
know she had any children. She has
One
two.
one nigga named Gabriel and one nigga named
She
Oliver.
got a baby with my name. Oh my god, why she don't got why
Oh.
she got the kids taken? Oh no.
Jig, what up, Jig?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
talk
don't
crazy
ever
now.
see Hallie post her children.
Never.
I've never seen it in a day of my life. I
She
didn't
don't
even
give
know
a
she
damn about
See,
your
had them
Rashad,
kids.
kids.
I waited for them to put their cape on just so it could get caught in the hanger.
I'm
They was
t-
all
I
ready.
got blended
Look,
by the
y'all need
freaking
to look up who Halle
Yo,
turtles.
Berry is. That
I'm
is
about to
not who you want
listen,
to defend.
Jiggy. I'm about to reverse this car like a goddamn parallel
Uh huh.
You
park. You
backing
hear
up
me?
fast as hell.
Y'all hit the dirt road like a
Fast.
motherfucker on that one, ain't
And
you?
I'm gonna
Ain't no
keep
way. She
driving
a
because that's just who I
deadbeat.
am. No, I'm
Oh
not backing
hell
up
no,
nowhere.
Yeah, Halle Berry
Hallie.
is not who you want to defend when it comes to being nurturing, motherly, or any of
Well, I'm
that
Oh
not
shit.
defending her
This is a
nurturing or
woman
no.
motherly.
that is known for going to court and losing custody battles. That's what she's known for. Cause she don't be doing
Oh
none of the shit she need to do.
damn.
Terrible.
Yeah.
David Justice was on to something. See, y'all throwing a
Wow.
lot of smut on the black man name,
Wow.
but the truth of the matter is, if I come home and
Oh.
I can't eat, at least get a spaghetti plate, some Alfredo, and you a hug and a kiss on the kids, ho, you out of here. I don't
Yeah.
care how
Oh
much
wait, no,
money
she.
you
Oh,
make.
hold on. Justice for Hallie. She posted her kids. Wake it up. I just put. Look, I put it in
Nah,
the
She
Okay,
Jumbo.
thank you.
posted her
I put
kids.
it in the.
Thank you, Jonay. Please
So when
post
niggas
it.
post the holiday
Oh,
I
this what
pictures,
I
had to
y'all
go.
gonna
need.
give them justice
Yo,
then?
I had to.
This is what I
Yes.
needed. Hold on. Post that, Jonay.
Yo,
Thank
wake
you.
it up, Big Hallie.
She
Because I
love
was
them
like, I don't even
kids.
remember no damn kids for no Halle Berry, but she just posted them.
She love her
but
kids.
I did see a post, right, of, hold on, go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, thank you before you say that because I just want to say because you keep referring to the spaghetti and Alfredo. Let's follow in the footsteps of David Justice and upgrade our standards as men. Okay, just let's pass the cooking and the cleaning. Like if she not obedient, if she like, you know,
Obedient.
yeah, fuck the Alfredo. Like, bitch, can you make a roast? You know what I'm saying? Can you do something other than something I can go pay $7.99 for? And shout out to him. All of the fellas need to have the same discernment. You fucking on a woman right now, more than likely, that's not a good mother. Okay? Get rid of her. Start over. You got time. 100.
See? And I think that there's a lot of comments, especially from a certain demographic. I'm not going to say no names or nothing like that, but they're saying, why does Halle Berry need to be able to cook and clean if she making money, if she's Halle Berry? Where does the thought process come and where you don't have to be
I expect
domesticated?
Angela Bassett to
It's
be
the
a cooker and a
same. You know
cleaner.
what? Rashad, you know
Yeah.
what the thought process is?
No, she
Rashad, you know what the
probably
thought
paid.
process
She
is?
she be on
Angela
set.
Bassett's slaving on Sunday
No,
right
the
now.
thought
Hot tails in the
process,
Mm.
pot.
the thought process is that constantly you guys get up here and tell us that when men reach a certain financial status, that they are allowed to now abscond from certain responsibilities. They don't have to be
Don't nobody
loyal.
say that shit.
They don't have to be faithful. So if I get rich, I shouldn't have to cook or clean. If you don't have to stay faithful to me, why do I have to cook and clean?
No, who is saying that,
But
King?
Well,
Nobody has
David
ever
Justice
said
says
that.
that there was never any
No, no,
infidelity.
no. This the shit y'all do when y'all want transactional relationships, and the nigga telling you if you want him to pay for everything, he's going to cheat on you. It's not him saying I want to be faithful to you and I want to spend my life with you. No, 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 no. Y'all signing up. He pay the bills. He gets to cheat. That's what y'all signing up for. It's not y'all getting married and saying, hey, because we want to be faithful before God, and then the nigga just decide, well, as a man, I get to cheat. No, ain't no nigga ever done that. Y'all keep trying to conflate these situations, and we ain't gonna let
no,
it
they
rock.
already be conflated. That's what you guys
No, that's
whether
not
he
No,
true.
they
marries
not.
her
No,
or
that's not
not, you
true.
guys
No.
No,
still have that
DB gonna
sentiment.
tell
Hold on,
you.
wait, one mic.
Okay, go ahead, Ken. We did interrupt
I,
you.
I know that whenever I say something that you guys always say, I know that conveniently on whatever on that time and on that day you just don't say it anymore. I know that that's how this goes, and that's okay.
Oh,
But
bullshit.
but I'm still going to stand
I
in
call
my point
bullshit.
that you guys conveniently, okay, like to understand how men can get out of things when they get successful in life. So I'm just saying that I think on the woman's standpoint, it's the same sentiment. They feel like, well, if I'm not the broke begging bum bitch that's, with their hand out asking for $1, then I get a few perks too. Like that's not
It's
No,
okay.
not the,
that's not
it's
what's
not the
happening
same
here.
sentiment. Go ahead, Tim.
No, go ahead. My bad. You had the floor
I
first. Go
think
ahead.
it's not the same sentiment for a couple reasons. One, she proposed to him, right? And so if you want to be with him that motherfucking bad,
She,
then you should be doing what's necessary
wasn't
to keep
Hallie
him.
having like a mental problem, like a breakdown
No,
back in
no,
the
we
day?
ain't
So
going for none
maybe
of that
that's back
shit.
when that was going on.
We
I'm
ain't
so
going for none
tired
of
of
that
all
shit.
these bitches having mental
Hold on.
issues.
Yeah, that's one too. But one, if you are proposing to this nigga and you want to be with this nigga, why get with him and then not do the things that he likes in order to keep him? It doesn't make sense at all. And then two,
He
how much
said
money you
yes to the
make?
proposal, and I assume she wasn't cooking and cleaning before he said yes. So what are
No,
you saying
one,
that
they were
for?
only
Okay,
together.
but again,
They were
so he
only
has the
together.
right
Hold
once
on.
he
Let me finish. Hold
realizes
on. Let
it
me finish real
to
quick.
say, hey, he
Hold on. They were only together for 5 months
And if
and
she
she
ain't
got
cooked
down on
not
one
one
knee.
meal in them 5 months, and you said yes to that proposal, I don't really.
Because all we've been doing is fucking anyway, and he said he didn't know, he didn't want to do the shit anyway, but he didn't want to make her feel bad or look bad, so he said, alright, cool. But once we end this motherfucker, and they've been together for multiple years, I think from 93 to 96 or 97, 4 years, they've been together, I'm pretty sure they had these conversations. So once we're here, now it's time to start doing shit that's necessary for us to maintain it. He said that there was never any instance of infidelity from her or him. So Kenya, you throwing that in there. Very,
right.
very nasty. Very
And
nasty.
let's be real,
Um,
most of y'all hoes ain't cooking for a
there
nigga
are
within 5 months.
abuse allegations on the table anyway. So you know what? I know.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah, no. Let's just
allegations,
go back to that.
alligators,
So,
crocodiles, all of that. We talking about the truth.
and the truth is, we don't know who left who because he said that 30 years later.
The
So
nigga
y'all
said
just.
he left her. She ain't upset about that. She ain't fighting it, but you are. Meanwhile,
She doesn't
again,
have to fight it. She said her story
most
30
of
years
y'all
ago.
ain't cooking for a nigga within 5 months. That's just a fact.
That's
Wait,
So
not
how
what?
is the
true.
nigga
Most of
supposed
That
to?
what?
is not true.
Most of y'all
Oh,
within 5 months of
Jiggy.
dating a nigga will not cook for
That
him.
is
Wait,
Let,
wait,
let's
wait,
keep
not
wait,
it.
wait, wait,
Jig.
Jiggy,
Oh,
wait.
That
who
is
are you
Whoa,
talking
telling
about,
whoa,
of
Jig?
whoa.
who he be running into on the streets. Because Jiggy, I don't know. That's not even realistic, and it's not true.
Jig, I ain't gonna lie. That's a part of the application.
I mean, for
you
me,
gotta
I
you
feel you,
gotta
Playboy.
whip
That's how
something
I
up.
give it up.
I ain't
But I've
gonna
been
lie,
hearing it on the
I
timeline.
5 months,
know
you ain't
cooking
had
These
me
ass
bitches said they
ladies
confused.
will
that
do
cook
a
Wait,
whole
all
bunch
the
of shit for a
time.
nigga, but
These
cook for him.
that
I done
please
seen
and
it
it
too many
and they're
times for y'all
lying,
to now
dude.
act like I'm saying some
You
crazy shit.
guys
Y'all done
say
said it
that women are
billions of
lying
times.
when they say that all the time because when they find a guy that they will like and want to impress and they want to make him happy, then yes, you will see that women are cooking and doing all kinds of things. I don't.
Yeah,
That's
they
just
not
not
cooking for
true.
little Ray Ray that they don't like. But listen, a part of the application process is I gotta see something other than Alfredo. Just like Buddy said that you got 60 pounds to lose before December, you got a pot
Man,
roast to make before
I
next
got
Sunday, or
Alfredo
it's
and
over with.
salmon
I ain't
for you,
bullshitting
and
with
you
you.
gonna take it. Like
Oh
that's
no.
crazy. What?
Alfredo and what?
Alfredo and
Listen,
salmon. People, y'all's perspectives. Like, who do you already live like a king? Do you know that the majority of the world population is not eating Alfredo or salmon? So
Man,
it's
cut
just
it
oh
out.
like, who
hell
Cut
do
it
y'all
out.
no.
but
think y'all
King, this is
No,
are?
you
Here
ain't
we go
comparing
That
me to
again.
you need a
majority of the
See,
roast
world.
every
this what I
I
night.
be
am not
saying,
in the
Rashad.
bush.
No, this what
I
I be
am not
saying.
in the bush.
No,
You
this
ain't
what I
about to convince me that wheat fucking Wonder
Y'all
Bread is
are
good for
so
me.
privileged.
hold on, wait. Go ahead, Tim.
this what I've been saying, man. I love King to death, man, but the internet was a destruction because now she done watched a few videos of fuck niggas in Afghanistan eating off leaves. Now I'm supposed to just accept
Yes, because the
voodoo the loop.
babies in Uganda is over there struggling and eating freaking
Mm-hmm.
mud pies, and you up here talking about a roast. If you don't take this spaghetti and fish and get out of my face,
But why?
Why
Okay,
is
I
you
got a
serving
question.
me fish with my spaghetti?
that's what
Why
y'all
would you
Americans be
be with a
eating. That's
nigga,
an
Kenya,
American
and
thing.
then why would you be with a nigga and not want to do what makes him happy?
Look. Can I
I've
say
never
two
said
things? I've
that.
been waiting for 20
Hold
minutes.
on, hold on. I want Kenya to answer this because I think if you, especially in marriage, we're not even talking about a relationship because y'all swear up
And
and
no,
down, niggas ain't marrying
I'm
hoes. But now we're in a
I'm
marriage.
fine.
Why not do what's necessary to maintain that
I'm
marriage?
perfectly like you said, a give and a take. So here's the thing: if you know me to be an Alfredo and fish cooking type of girl, and that's really my bag, you don't really see me do much else. If you ask me to make the roast, I will make the roast. When a roast is nasty as fuck, I don't want to hear nothing out of your
That's
lips.
fair.
You
That's
better
fair.
eat it and don't say nothing to
That's
me.
not fair.
Don't
How do
say
you fuck
nothing
up a
to me.
recipe?
Don't say nothing to me because you
No,
know
no,
what my bag is.
she's saying you know, she's saying you done let's just stick with the parameters of 5 months. In 5 months, you should know my cooking abilities, and now you expecting me to do something outside of my abilities and then want to complain because I ain't never
Now
did
we
nothing
beefing because
outside.
the roast
Now,
tough
like,
and
you know what
tough
I'm
as a
saying? Like, she
bitch, and
does
he
kind of
stewing
have a
forever,
point,
and he
Rashad.
mad.
Like,
That's
Excuse me.
not
like, come
fair.
on now.
That's
Like,
not
I
fair.
don't get that. I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead,
Man,
How
yeah,
you say your name? Venetian?
Venusian.
Venusian. Okay, I damn sure was saying that wrong. What's the word?
All right, I just want to say two things because I've been waiting for a while. So let me get them out, and then y'all can please respond to them. So first, I want to say earlier when y'all were talking about, oh, Halle Berry never posted her kids, I feel like it's a different situation for her because, as we know, Halle Berry was not just the actress; like she was a sex symbol. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and her coming before social media, she knows the dangers of social media. So
that's fair.
I feel like you know what I'm saying. It makes sense for her to keep her kids away, and B, I feel like this whole conversation, y'all have been talking about the guy and the girl, the husband and the wife, but the whole quote that we were supposed to focus on was mother of the kids. I haven't seen y'all really talk about from the
Huh?
kids' perspective. So it makes sense to me that, okay, as a husband, as a partner, you may have expectations for the cooking and cleaning, blah, 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 but it becomes a whole different situation when you bring the kids in. I feel like I would be okay if she doesn't want to cook or clean, if I'm her boyfriend, if we don't have children. But when it comes to us having a daughter and a son, and she doesn't want to do those things or contribute with me to those things, that is problematic.
Now
And
we're
I
not
Venusian,
think
wait,
focused.
hold
I
on,
don't
hold
think
on,
we
hold on.
hold on, wait,
focusing
wait.
on
Hold
just
on a
the mother
second.
of the kids part. Like
No,
we,
he cooked with that. I think that
Yeah,
they
but
didn't have
Venusian,
kids
quick
though.
question. Why Rashad gotta be racist and xenophobic? Why you do that in the comments,
That was just
Venusian?
an exaggeration, but because I felt like I
Oh,
could.
okay. I was like,
Hold on,
damn.
how I get a lot of smut on my name?
I just want to ask
How
my
did y'all get
fiance, is
all
he
the way
mad that I
out?
never made him a pot roast? He said no, my time is coming, and if I need help, he'll help me. Exactly, y'all.
Not helping you no
He is
goddamn
gonna
pot
help
roast.
me.
Look up
Nigga, if you
But
cooking.com
don't get
not,
that
but
and
not
meat
figure
being
done,
it
nigga,
able
if
out.
you
to,
don't put that meat in
not
a
being
crock
able
pot
to
with some
cook
carrots
and
and potatoes,
clean
man, then
as a
shut the
mother,
fuck up.
that does make sense. That's a good POV.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
but also Venusian, he did cook because David Justice and Halle Berry didn't even have a child, right? And he said that she
Mm-mm.
wasn't motherly. So that would have to mean like affection and all that shit displayed towards him in the relationship. And, whether, little nephews or, nieces or shit like that, like she just didn't have that. And to me, that's very telling, especially in the dating stage or married stage. We don't even have kids. And I know you ain't gonna be shit. Like the cooking and cleaning is whatever. We rich. We can get that done. But once we bring these lives in, on this earth, right? And you can't handle that. I think that's crazy. And then to see
Exactly.
she has other kids and where fuck the post and whatever. She don't have custody and she's paying alimony. Like everybody can't be wrong.
I
That
don't
nigga was right.
okay, but here
He saw the red
here's the
flags
thing.
and he got the fuck out of the Dodge
He could
and
be
he knew.
right. He could be right.
No,
He
there's
very
no
well
could
could
be.
be.
We looked at
He
history
probably
since
is.
Hold on, wait,
He
let
no.
her try.
probably is, right? Sure. Everything he's saying is correct. There's a lot of unmaternal women out there, so I'm not saying that that's crazy. He didn't need to say that. He didn't need to talk about her. It just looks very bitchy to me. It's very catty.
They asked him a
It's
question,
very
Kenya.
call me daddy. Like, no.
See, this is what
Why
women
are
like
you
to do,
acting
man.
like because somebody asked you a question, you have to no, you don't.
But this is what y'all like
There
to do.
are
Y'all try to
ways to
act
get
like
out
a
of
nigga telling his truth is
divulging
What?
effeminate.
that you think that
Y'all
lady
be
wasn't
trying to
motherly 30
No,
years
emasculate
ago.
niggas for
hold on, wait,
being
let Jay
real.
go. Let Jay go.
I hate that y'all do this because every time, if y'all disrespect a nigga, he disrespect you back, he being a bitch, but you not. If a nigga tells his truth, but
She didn't
y'all,
disrespect
he being a
him.
bitch, but y'all not when y'all go on tell-alls and write your books and you go on these podcasts and y'all do all that shit. I'm tired of y'all trying to act like niggas having clarity and speaking truth is them being
Man, you
effeminate.
guys
Y'all
just
need to
want men
stop
and
doing
women
this
to be
fake
the same so
emasculation
bad,
shit.
and it's so
Because the
odd.
problem y'all have is y'all hate that when niggas do it back and they live in their life of just being a real person about real relationship shit that they gone through, all of a sudden it's,
These
oh, niggas is
can't
too
be the
much like
men he was
bitches.
talking about in the Bible, bro. Like, these cannot
And
be the
y'all are not the
men
women
he
that's
was
in the
talking about in
Bible.
the Bible.
Y'all are
Like,
not
y'all are
them.
Actually,
not.
Kenya.
Fuck is
Actually,
you
Kenya.
talking about? Y'all the
Right?
Hold
furthest
on.
thing from.
Go
Actually,
ahead,
Kenya.
Sid.
Actually, Kenya. We are exactly who he was talking about in the Bible. Because you want to know what happens in the Bible? You have to hold women accountable. And guess what? Calling y'all out for y'all actions is holding you accountable. If you don't like it, have better actions. And then
God is my
there will
witness.
be nothing negative for us
Holding
to say
Halle
about you.
Berry accountable for not
No, no,
being
no. Listen,
maternal 30
listen,
years ago
listen,
on a
listen,
podcast because
listen.
somebody asked you and
No,
you
no,
gonna
no.
say that that
Listen,
is
She ain't maternal
biblical.
today.
listen,
What are
Kenya.
you talking about?
Y'all problem is y'all problem. This is I'm not saying you, so don't take this personal. I'm talking about modern women today in general. Y'all want to be able to do fucked up shit and then have people be silent about the fucked up shit y'all doing. And that's not how this works. If someone asks me, well, not me, I'm talking about a nigga, right? If someone asks a nigga about his experience with you, he is at liberty to do one or two things: express his experience or not, right? Either way, you got to live with both of them. Now, you got some niggas like me who I just say, hey, man, she was dope. She just wasn't for me, and keep it pushing because, like, that's not a part of my character. But then you got other niggas like Mr. Lightskin in this video here that's going to tell all your business. And you need to be able to live with that. So if you can't, just don't do shit.
But see, it's not even telling her business.
It's his life.
They're in a marriage. He
Oh,
should
that's
be
fair,
able to
too.
speak
It's his
about.
business, too. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he should be able to speak about his experience. The problem is when shit isn't like rave reviews of a woman, then now he's doing something crazy. Y'all ain't say nothing when she was running around talking about, abuse allegations. You ain't tell her shut the fuck up. Why you talking about
That's
this man
true because
business
there
and all
was
that?
no proof of that. That's
Yeah,
true.
and there wasn't no
Abuse
proof.
and that
Ain't nobody saying shut up
thank
then.
you, Rashad. Thank you, Rashad, for leading me to my point because you guys trying to like equate abuse allegations to him saying I just didn't really vibe with this bitch and think she was maternal. Like you trying to say that those two things are the same is kind of crazy.
No, we saying they
Abuse
not the same.
allegations to say somebody is
We've
hitting
never
on
said they're the
me,
same.
somebody hitting on me and me talking about somebody hitting on me is not the same as
We
you
actually
saying
saying
I
what she
just
did
didn't
was
like my
worse.
experience with this person.
No, Kenya, you know
And
what she did was
when
worse, right?
women,
You do know that, right?
what did she do?
She
She put out
fabricated.
abuse allegations on him.
Right.
So
All
so
right,
you
all
know
right.
them, so you know them to be false.
Look, she never
There is
So
not a
you know them
solution.
to be
one
true.
second, y'all. She
What
never
the
I
We
fuck?
can
never
play this
said they
game.
were.
hold
I
on
just
one
made an
second.
Exactly.
She
allegation.
Hold on,
never
y'all. Hold
hold
on.
on
One
one
Wait a
mic.
minute.
second.
One
Mike,
mic.
She
Mike.
One
never
mic.
publicly said that David beat her or did nothing to her. And David, there was an assumption that it was him that beat Halle Berry, but it was probably some other shit she was dealing with. He denied it publicly and still denied that he ever fucking did anything to Halle. She never
Yeah,
came
but
out and said
Holly ain't never
anything.
denied it that it
Yes,
was
she
him.
did, bro.
She did?
She
Oh.
never publicly came out and said David beat her, bro. On my mama.
No, I'm asking, did she ever come out and say he never beat me either after
No.
the
That part,
allegations?
I don't know that part.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So she let the
Now
rumors
I gotta
go
do some
around without
research.
speaking up and saying, no, I wasn't talking about him.
If
It's
anybody
another
knows, let me see.
situation. So she's still complicit in the allegations too.
What?
I think that
No,
that's
no, hold
fair.
on, hold on. Hold on,
That's
Rashad, if
facts.
you don't mind. So you gonna stop being slow today? If me and super hypothetical, if me and Kenya was involved, right, and
God
then
bless your soul. Oh my God.
years,
Oh
DB,
DB,
God.
please,
shut up.
just
Oh
Because
my God, brother.
hold
You're
the
a
Right.
fuck
strong
up,
brother.
man. God damn,
My bad.
just super hypothetical, right?
Super
And then
duper.
years later, I say, oh, and everybody knew that was my last relationship, right? And I publicly say, man, my last relationship was so abusive, and I don't mention her name. And now everybody is floating around thinking Kenya was beating on me. And I never come out and say, nah, man, it wasn't Kenya. I had a secret relationship in between that time and now. And I don't clear it up. I'm still complicit in the rumors being spread because of not saying it. Because I know about the rumors. I could easily just say no. So I still got, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
A
see
part
it
in that.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
David was
mean, y'all,
mad that Holly never publicly came out and said that he didn't do anything to her. So that probably played into some shit too. But also back then, again, mid-90s, no social media. If he did, if he, if something would have probably happened, it would have affected his also playing career. Let's be realistic, especially to that magnitude of who he was, his stardom at the time. You wasn't born, cool. The magnitude of who he was, and also what Halle Berry was coming into ahead. So yeah.
Go ahead, Kyra. What's the word? How you feeling
What
today? And
up,
then I got
Kyle?
a question for y'all.
What's up? I'm only gonna get on here because I knew y'all were gonna talk about the abuse allegations. One, if you didn't do anything to me, I'm not gonna come out and say that you did it because you didn't do it. So why, like you, there was no need for you to get mad. And now it's gonna look like hit dog taller. That's one. Two,
What?
that's
What are
literally
we
what it
saying?
is. That if you
What?
didn't do it, why are you saying, hey, don't sit
I
up here,
know I'm not
come
up here
out
with
and tell
motherfuckers that
me.
talk about applied
Come out
context
here and
all the
tell
time.
me, yes, come out here. Don't, I'm not going to come out publicly and say, hey, I need you to, she never denied these allegations. If I didn't do it, I didn't do it. So I'm not going to say anything about it. It is what it is. But but the point is, there was a very famous actor that she was with that was beating on her. She just never put it out there who
Wesley
it was.
Snipes.
Yes, it was Wesley Snipes. He was beating the shit out of that girl, out of that woman.